Fire in the hole, let's cook a pork. Stay tuned. Hello and welcome once again to my backyard. What I got here for you today is a kind of a reverse jalapeno popper. This is a half a pork loin that I've got trimmed up. I'm going to take my boning knife and cut into him. I'm going to cut right down the middle of that. And then I'm going to fold it back a little bit like this and make kind of a pocket into him that we can use to stuff him with. Well, we're going to stuff it in him right there. So we've cut a kind of a Y-shaped pocket into the pork loin without cutting through to the edges. So we've got room to put some stuffing in him. Because we're going to stuff the pork loin instead of the jalapeno popper. What we're going to stuff him with is some, let me get that opened up a little bit, that's pretty good right there. I've got some cream cheese that I'm softening up over here. I've got about 3 jalapenos that I diced up. I'm going to put that in the cream cheese and mix that up. Then I've got some Tango Joe's Cajun Rub. I'm going to put some of that Cajun Rub in there. That'll give it a nice color. We're going to rub our pork loin with that Cajun Rub too. I'm going to mix this up and get it inside that pork loin. So stay tuned while I get that done. Okay, I got my cream cheese mixed up with those jalapeno peppers, and I'm going to stuff it inside that pork loin. Like so. Just like that. Get some of that in there. It's good stuff, man. Cream cheese and jalapeno peppers. Kind of messy proposition, but it'll work. Get it all stuffed in there. I'm going to get it stuffed in there, and I'm going to show you what I'm going to do next. I had to step up my baking game because Lyle over at No Hippie is going to take my title of best baking video off of Reddit from me if I don't do something. So let me get that pork loin stuffed up with that cream cheese and jalapeno peppers. Don't that look good? And that Tango spices all over everything. Okay, let me get that done. Let me get my bacon out here and we'll finish this up. Stay tuned. So I got my bacon weave out here. I'm going to take my pork loin and put him the stuffing side down on the bacon weave like so, I hope. Anyway, yeah, that's a theory. Like that, and I've got the fat side of the pork loin there. I'm going to wrap the bacon around it like so. You know, bacon's the duct tape of the kitchen. It'll stick to almost anything. Get that on there. Get that bacon weave wrapped around on him. I don't need any more bacon on the bottom because I left this fat cap intact. So what I'm going to do now is turn him upside down and put them on the grill, and we'll cook them till we get an internal temperature of about 160 to 165 degrees, and then we'll take them off there and slice into him, have a beer, and take a taste. So stay tuned, I'll show you what it looks like on the grill. I got my bacon wrapped pork loin on the grill. I'm going to sprinkle him with some Tango Spice Cajun Rub, give him a little color. We're going to glaze him with some barbecue sauce too. But yeah, he's just got to cook till he gets an internal temp of about 160 to 165, and then we'll get him off there. We'll cut him open, have a beer, and take a taste. So stay tuned. The bacon's getting crispy, and the cream cheese is starting to ooze out, so I'm going to glaze it with some of this Rufus Teague's Honey Sweet Barbecue Sauce. And it won't be long now, folks. It'll be ready to rock and roll. That's kind of a thick barbecue sauce. Having a little trouble getting it out of the container there. There we go. Yes, sir. Just a little bit of that on there to give it some nice color and flavor. Oh yeah. Now you're talking. Now you're talking my barbecue language right there. I'm just going to glaze that up a little bit. That bacon is looking good. A little bit more I need, a little bit more. Please come out of the jar. Okay. There we go. That's all we need, really. We'll put more on if we want to later. Just want to glaze it up. Give it a pretty color for the presentation. Okay, it's getting there. It's getting there. It's got a ways to go yet. So, yeah. Just give that a little bit more time to come up to about 165, and then we'll get it off there. We'll slice it open and get a beer, so stay tuned. My Jalapeno Popper Pork Loin is done. We're going to let it rest a minute before we cut into it. Let that cheese firm back up. There's the ridiculously frosty Root Boy mug, which is quickly thawing out. Here's today's beer, Invasion Tropical Pale Ale from Cigar City Brewing Company. This is a sessionable pale ale with, it's got a little blurb on the can here. It says, with tropical notes of mango and tangerine, imported by Simcoe and Mosaic hops. So let's find out. There's only one way to find out, right, Lassa? Lassa's my new drinking buddy because I cut Roll loose because he doesn't watch my videos anymore. Lassa watches my videos. So yeah, there you go. That's a beautiful sessionable IPA. It's a pale ale, it's a tropical pale ale, not necessarily an India pale ale. It's a tropical pale ale, 5.0 alcohol, sessionable, and we're supposed to smell mango and citrus. Let's take a sniff, Lassa. What do you think? Oh yeah, that smells great. You can smell the citrus from the hops. Look at the beautiful color of that. That's amazing. Lassa, let's quaff the froth off it, baby. What do you think? That's delicious. That is excellent. Invasion Tropical Pale Ale from Cigar City in Tampa. An amazing brewery, close enough to drive to, but I hardly ever go there. Anyway, let's cut this pork loin open and take a taste. Stay tuned. My Jalapeno Popper Pork Loin is ready to rock and roll. We're going to cut right into the middle of it. You can see that cream cheese is oozing out of there. I'm going to cut a slice right off the middle of that puppy. Get it open for you to see the inside of that, because I know you want to see that. And that's what it looks like. Look at all that bacon on there. You can see the, what do you call that? Oh, the jalapenos in there. And all that beautiful bacon. And I need to take a taste of that. Let me cut me some off right here. I kind of wanted some of that filling and some of that bacon. I don't think I'm going to get it. Maybe I will. Yeah, I did it. I got some of the jalapeno and some of the cream cheese and some of the filling of that pork loin. Wow. That tastes great. Oh. You can't beat bacon, cream cheese, and jalapeno. Can you? I don't think so. Anyway, that's my video, babies. You know what I always say. If you like this crap, please subscribe. If you don't, go see my boy James. James is cooking. James is doing it. He jumped up like, I don't know, 25 subscribers at once or something. I don't know. Anyway, yeah, he's doing it. Go see James. James is cooking. And subscribe to me. Don't forget, subscribe to me. Subscribe to my beer buddy Lassa. He's doing it too. He's got some amazing stuff out there. And come back next week. We may not cook anything good, but we will drink a beer. And this Cigar City Invasion Pale Ale is excellent. Gotta tell you, it's excellent. Jalapeno Popper Pork Loin. Nothing better. Okay, baby, see you next week. Bye.